Yeah, I mean, over the course of 3 minutes, it's hard, but that was about as dominant a round as they come without us seeing a finish.
Yeah, I agree. Great opening period for Pat McAllister. Let's see how this second one starts.
Nice.
White looks keen to exchange strikes.
Yeah, I mean, White here, he doesn't look phased despite it losing in a dominant round there. He still looks very much up for this fight, and he's not counting himself out, so I don't think we should count him out either.
Certainly not. Certainly not. Conor White always going to be dangerous with the type of power he possesses. But at this moment in time, it's the crushing top game of Pat McAllister that's coming out on top as he looks to pass to Mount again. Effortless passes from Pat McAllister, Jay.
Yeah, I think what we saw there was White was looking to strike with the sort of pitter-patter punches from there when really should have been working more in terms of defensive positioning, because he's allowed McAllister to advance, and it was a slippery slope from here in the first round. He's got the arm trapped with that right arm underneath his body, and if he can get that posture and keep White's right arm trapped, that left arm could really do some damage.
As you say that, Jay, one sneaks through.
If he can clear his head now, this is a very bad position for Conor White because that arm is stuck underneath. McAllister, very impressed with his grappling game. Great takedowns and good dominant positioning. He's going to pop out to the back there, he gets the head free, and again, he's sinking his hooks in and looking for that rear naked choke.
Absolute domination thus far in proceedings from Pat McAllister. Just been relentless with the control of Conor White, who hasn't found an answer thus far. Yeah,
White obviously wants his fight on the feet, but he's not found a way to keep it there for a long enough period of time to do the damage, as McAllister again finds himself in a familiar position, attacking for that choke. White trying to turn in, but McAllister's doing a good job of positioning his hips and not allowing White out of there.
Yeah, it's odd. He's gone palm to palm, Jay.
He's got that short choke in, it looks really tight, but White fights out of it. Man, I don't know what they put in the water in Belfast, but these guys can almost not get choked.
Yeah, some amazing survival instincts from White, who again finds himself in the choke. That looks under the jaw. It's hard to see from our vantage point.
Very impressed with White's defense. These guys, they build them so tenacious and durable. I don't think we've... Oh, yeah, opening up the taps there is McAllister as he gets the mount. You won't see White give up, but McAllister's landed some heavy shots, and there's only 10 seconds left for him to try and finish this choke. He's got White in a very bad position, stretched out, but I don't think he's going to have the time.
Yeah, another absolute domination from Pat McAllister in the second period. Again, Jay, you spoke about the argument for 10-8. I mean, you could almost make it in that round as well. A complete domination as blood trickles down the nose of the challenger Conor White. Pat McAllister just absolutely relentless. Fantastic game plan, obviously been developed from his team out in FAI, and he's just really shutting down all the dangers that Conor White poses on paper, Jay.
Yeah, and it's not just a case of him shutting Conor White down, he's constantly advancing position, he's constantly attacking, he's landing heavy punches, and he's always seeking a finish. It's a very impressive performance so far from Pat McAllister. I think what we can see is that, you know, White, he's fought his way to a good record, but he's not come up against anybody of McAllister's caliber just yet. He's a very good wrestler and a very good grappler for this level.
Training under Rodney Moore there. Also experienced campaigner Alan Philpott, I believe that is, in the corner, Jay. Be interesting the tactics here for Conor White in this third period. Beautiful
big right hands from White.
He's hurt McAllister.
And he's on top and he's swarming with heavy punches.
This would be an unbelievable finish.
Big right hands coming in from Conor White.
Can Pat McAllister survive this onslaught? Wow. Wow, Jay. Unbelievable heart shown from Pat McAllister to get through that, because that right hand dropped him.
Yeah, so it turns out Conor White is not the only real tough cookie in this battle. Pat McAllister got dropped with a big right hand, And White did not let up. He threw heavy lever there non-stop, but McAllister, he weathered out the storm, and now he manages to get back to top position.
Just goes to show you can never count out a fighter like Conor White, and he's even getting busy off his back now, Jay.
Yeah, I think he's trying to take advantage of the fact that McAllister's still a little bit shook up from that, and he's looking for a triangle choke.
Oh, this is great to see, Jay, at the amateur level. How often do we see pros, Jay, 2 rounds down and they don't leave it all on the line? Conor White, he's gone out and he's just desperate for the finish. He knows he needs it and he's doing everything in his power to get it.
Yeah, you can't fault a guy like that. That is heart. He's working for a triangle, but McAllister's wise to it. Oh, really impressive, both guys. These guys are so tough. I mean, there's the old cliche, the fighting Irish, but man, I've been to some shows in my time and we've seen impeccable displays of heart and toughness and grit tonight. Triangle choke for Conor White. He's got that leg over the shoulder and he's cinching it up.
Shrugged off by Pat McAllister, who is in survival mode but now has a decent top position. Wow, what a fight this is at Clan Wars 14, who really are showcasing some amazing talent at the amateur levels. Really amazing fights all night. And now Pat McAllister, Jay, has just mounted Conor White. Unbelievable.
Yeah, White reverses. This is some fight. Man, I wish these were 5-minute rounds because I could watch these guys fight all night. White has got top position, heavy right hands coming in, switches to the left. He's not giving McAllister any breathing space, and McAllister hooks onto that single leg, and he's hoping for a little bit of a breather. Nice heavy hips there, and it looks like he's going to switch his position again.
Fantastic survival instincts, which go far beyond his record for Pat McAllister. Many other amateurs, I'm sure, would have wilted, but the sheer desire to hold on to this Clan Wars title may just see Pat McAllister get through to the end of this fight, Jay.
White wants the guillotine at the end, but I don't think he's got it. The arm's not in tight. What a fight. What a fight.
What an amazing title fight here at Clan Wars 14. A real treat for those in attendance at the sold-out Ramada Plazza, Belfast. Absolutely fantastic tenacity from both fighters. Conor White, surely 2 rounds down, went hell for leather in the 3rd. I mean, Jay, it looks like Pat McAllister's probably on his way to defending this title, but it seems a cliche, but there's no real losers in that fight, is there? Yeah, unbelievable fight. Great matchmaking here at Clan Wars 14, and whoever takes his belt looks like Pat McAllister, but whoever takes it, you know, it'll take some ripping out of their hands.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to our judges' scorecards. All 3 judges have scored this bout 29-28 for your winner. And still, the Clan Wars lightweight title holder, Pat McAllister!
Pro action up next as Brian Gorman takes on Dec Larkin.
My name is Dec Larkin. I fight out at IMMA Next Generation in Ballymena. Preparations were going, you know, amazing. You know, like these guys have broke me. You know, as they've totally shut me down in training. Like, you know, there wasn't a night went past when I'm at home and was like, you know, what am I doing here? You know. I don't really know a big lot about Brian. You know, I've maybe seen him compete a couple of times, you know, maybe on a lower level, you know, but it's a big step up for him now, you know, to take on me. It'll be interesting to see what he brings, like, so I'm just ready for everything. Oh, it's amazing just being in the cage no matter whether I'm refereeing or fighting. Like, I have one prediction. Don't blink because the bandit's going to finish strong, something crazy, and it will be crazy.
Brian Gorman, Linn, Ireland. Preparation's going well for this fight. Training hard, training since last August for this fight, so ready to go. Decky's a good opponent. He's experienced, so you know it's a good fight for me. Skills I've been honing is everything, trying to sharpen up everywhere, ground, stand-up, wrestling. You know, so try to just smooth everything out. No predictions, just hopefully go in there and give a good show, and hopefully it goes my way.
As we go into the cage, your referee for this contest is Aidan Marin. Welcome back to Clan Wars 14, proudly sponsored by Bad Boy. 70 kilogram lightweight bout about to get underway. My name's David Leatherby, alongside me Jay Furness, Brian Gorman in the black and white Gracie shorts, taking on Deck Larkin in the black and white Venom shorts. And Jay, a bit of beef shown in the pre-bout build-up. Larkin got straight in Gorman's face, who secures the takedown, so this could be a bit of a tasty one.
Yeah, I think Larkin's just fired up. He's got a huge crowd here with him tonight. He's really pumped for this fight. I mean, I spoke to him before the fight and he was really up for it. Gorman, a bit more laid back, but he's the one that's showing the initiative early with a takedown in this first round.
Yeah,
Larkin has got very good leg locks, and you can see straight away he's attacking for that knee bar. It'll be interesting to see if he can go for that from this position.
Wow, a leg lock here would be absolutely fantastic for Declan Larkin, a Clan Wars veteran. He's been in the Clan Wars cage before.
Switching to a heel hook, inverted heel hook, but he's a very good grappler himself, is Gorman, so he'll be used to defending these kind of submissions, but an inverted heel hook is not a position you want to play around in.
Yeah, representing Hilly and Gracie, Brian Gorman, you'd think he'd be used to defending this kind of sub, but Larkin, a very experienced campaigner, voted the most active fighter in 2012. And what I like about this, Jay, he's striking too. A lot of people, when they go for leg locks, they solely concentrate on the legs and end up shooting a lot of damage themselves.
Yeah, and what he's done there is he's opened up his attacks even more by elbowing the top of the dome of Gorman there. So he's done a good job, and now he manages to get on top. And a leg lock of his own for Gorman. He's looking for a knee bar. This would be, and now a toe hold. This would be a turn up for the books if Gorman can submit Larkin with a footlock.
Footlock attempt from Brian Gorman.
Tight.
Wow, he's grimacing Larkin, but he's shaking his head. Almost WWF style there, Jay.
Well, Gorman had the Ken Shamrock ankle lock on him, but Larkin did not want to give up, and he's now out and he's in top position. That's some true determination, because that toe hold looked tight.
Both fighters have shown excellent submission skills here, and both have done well to defend leg lock attempts. But Deck Larkin in top position now, inside control. Oh, brutal knee there, Jay.
Yeah, big knee to the ribs. It opened it up there, and those will... I think we've got a TKO. That knee to the ribs has finished Brian Gorman. Deck Larkin, excellent win. That was brutal, and I think he's done some real damage to his opponent's ribs there.